For sure.
Like, obviously, it was like super Salt dominated games 1 and 2. Then super Wizzy dominated games 3 and 4, and then pretty close. But
yeah. No, it's
I'm not convinced.
Very exciting 3-0 or reverse 3-0 rather.
Yeah, it was a reverse 3-0. Yeah. True.
True. You think we're going to stay in winners, or you think they're going to toss us a couple losers?
I don't know.
Matches? Good.
You know why I'm surprised? It didn't feel like a reverse 3-0 as much as 2 different sets.
It did.
It didn't feel like it was the same set. It felt like Salt won a best of 3.
You can divide the set by pre change to red and post change to red.
Next up, Plup Magi. Obviously, they played a lot of sets at CEO because Magi had won in winners, and so Plup had to reset the bracket on her. Also played at Smash Summit. So there is, in recent history, some success to point towards to give Magi some hope. But Plup been looking good.
This is such a like IRL moment where, like, look at my best win. I did get 6-0'd in Grands, but hey, I got this really good. I don't think this is Magi's best win. I'm just like trying to relate it to me. Like, hey, I got this one really good win once, and then yeah, they 6-0'd me in Grands, but you know that one win was pretty good.
Is it not Magi's best win this year?
This year, yeah, probably.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. I was just thinking like the Mango win.
Yeah.
But that wasn't this year. That was so long ago. That was 15 years ago. Do you guys feel old yet?
Yeah. That was 15 years ago, and
oh, the fishes are coming out. I love the fish emotes. Hey, if you're a Plup fan, if you're a Plup fan in the chat, give me those fishes.
How much your face lit up.
They're feeding.
You see a little animated fish, and you're like, yeah, I love it.
They are feeding those
fish. It's a fish frenzy.
Hungry.
It's a regular Finding Nemo.
It's so funny. The funniest thing to me is that there's nothing to get. I was like, I don't get it. And then once I realized there was nothing to get, it clicked.
Yeah, that's very on brand for Plup. There's nothing to get. It's just Plup. Plup Club. Yeah.
All right, we're going to start on Dreamland. This is a weird stage because it's just like, I don't know. I feel like it is neutral in this stage, but I also feel like it incentivizes. What's the word? How am I going to say this without saying campy?
You could. Oh.
How am I going to say this without saying defensive? Either way, it just kind of incentivizes you to not be that close to your opponent a lot. And they both have really good projectiles, and they both CC each other and do bad things to each other, so they both also don't really want to particularly approach all the time.
Yeah, I agree, but like these two, there's the style of play.
Yeah, like, no, not with these two.
I don't actually think. I think they're going to run at each other quite a bit.
Yes.
Like maybe relatively campy compared to themselves.
I think the stage in general promotes that in the matchup, but with these two players, these two are high octane individuals.
Yeah, there's been like 220 damage done already.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. But nobody has lost a stock, so that's kind of cool.
They are really high percent. Okay,
yeah.
there we go.
That is kind of one of my favorite things to occasionally happen. You're like playing friendlies with your friends, and you both get to like 180.
Yeah.
It's a good time. Your heart starts thumping. It's like, I like this adrenaline. This adrenaline thing is kind of cool.
Okay, we're force smashing into the corner. And these lasers underneath the platform are a safe place to be when you are, I mean, it's not good to be stuck in the corner to begin with, but sometimes you got to mix up how you're going to get out. And you do that by making a safe little spot to stay while you create the opening, you know? These defensive jabs are so good.
Thinking about that spot where Falco's trying to cover a Sheik recovering from way on high.
Yeah.
And it kind of looks miserable. I don't really know what Magi could have done better there. I feel like the problem already kind of exists once you hit at that angle. But it's like not even a bad choice because you're like, Sheik should just be losing by now, right? Like that.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to have to edge guard.
The spacing on that jump backwards fair is so hard. It controls such a huge space in front of Sheik, and it's if you auto cancel it, it's almost like lagless. It's just the regular landing lag.
Yeah, I think this game is looking pretty dusted. So the question is, what do you do to learn?
They're scrapping. They're boxing.
Nice.
Okay, knockdown.
Oh.
Good ASCI from
Yeah.
Magi, but not so much that time. Oh, the needles.
Oh. Very nice. Plup living forever. I think both of these stocks are going to be like, yeah, 150, 180.
Yeah,
that
that's.
is.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
Hey, I lost my joke. He's a long-lived gentleman. Oh.
Oh, and there she goes. Yeah, no, that's an adjustment that's going to need to be made if Magi's going to turn this around in the set, because Plup was living for way too long.
Yeah.
Like almost 200%, several stocks. And I get that it's Dreamland, but still, there are plenty, like, you don't have to just chip damage Sheik like that. There should be ways of forcing openings.
I love the needle, like, stun lock on the Falco there.
Yeah.
It looks like Falco just freezes in midair. Even with the shines, it's picking up on some of the needles. I think the first game kind of, when Magi lost the stock to the tournament winner, it felt like it slowed down quite a bit after that.
Yeah.
And it was like, get me to the next one.
Oh, saved her, and then dropped her.
We call that a Lazarus combo. Yeah. Okay.
All right, are we going to get the standard edge guard? Down tilt? Yep.
Cool.
So down tilt is good in that situation because you can't omp attack it. A lot of the other things that Falco wants to do to kill at those percents, Sheik is able to omp attack, like back air and forward smash.
This looks so hard.
It does. What do you think one of these characters wins this matchup?
I don't know. Falco is very mysterious to me, and Sheik. These are two characters that historically, like, don't really win that many tournaments as solo mains. And so it's very hard to, like, see all their matchup spread in its totality. And when they're fighting each other, it feels very player dependent to me. And so much of the gameplay we see is Mango. So I don't know. I
think that's very true. I was going to say that I think that this is such an even matchup, but I think what you said is more correct in that it's so player dependent that it's basically pointless to talk about the matchup.
Yeah.
Because they just play so differently.
I'll just pair it, whatever the matchup head-to-head is on like, if we ever get a giant data set, right, of matches in some kind of like PG format or other format, I would look at just the win right there, and I'd say that's the matchup.
There it is.
Results based.
Right now, the Plup versus Magi matchup is looking pretty rough.
Yeah. I see that. I'm trying not to overread in the player expressions. It's a bad habit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this is a lot of expression, and I'm sympathizing. I'm empathizing. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what to do either. What would you do? What do you think is step one to, like, a Magi resurgence? What's the biggest problem that you can solve most easily? Let's look for that.
Okay.
That'll be our challenges as commentators.
This opening, let's see how far Plup's going to take it. Randall making things spicy. Ooh, the CCF tilt, though, and now we got another knockdown tech chase for Plup. That Nair is... I love that Nair as the platform tech chase because it's almost as long as the platform itself. It just covers so many options.
You know, it's an experiment I'd like to see. I'd like to see Magi grab Plup. Like there. I would have liked to grab instead of the turnaround up tilt.
That's true. It doesn't net you much because Falco's throws aren't very good, but it at least keeps them honest about shielding so much.
Or you do crazy shield pressure. I guess that's
that also is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. She heard you. That was such a good idea. It just missed. That down smash was incredible. I swear that should have worked.
Plup is such a gamer. Plup could play any game in the world, and he's playing Melee with us.
We're so lucky.
We're so lucky. I'm so lucky I know you.
Blessed. Oh, no.
Like, I know he's way better than me, but, like, I'm so glad he's here.
All right.
Nice. Ooh, that was smooth. That was cool.
Yep. So this isn't that bad, especially on Yoshi's. Falco can, like, it's really easy to get Sheik off stage on these smaller stages, and the edge guard is, like the flow chart, edge guard forcing Sheik to recover, is such a good way of racking up damage quickly.
Yeah. I think one of the things that makes Plup's Sheik really strong, I always think back to this thing Leffen said, and I don't know if it's still true, but I hope it was true in like 2017, is that Sheik is really, really hard to get early KOs on. Yeah. It's like you can't just get a freebie that's going to come at like 20% for the most part. And that means that you have to fight Plup very honestly over and over and over again.
Yes. I would say Sheik is really hard to get to take stocks at low percent.
Right.
But very easy to accumulate that percent.
Yes. If you could beat Plup in neutral.
Yeah. You do have to either get Plup off stage, coerce him, or beat him in
Ask
neutral.
very nicely.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Plup.
Please.
That's what I'm going to do next time I face a top player. Please.
All right, Magi going to set up a couple bears and an opening. Not the best DI from Plup, but Randall is there to make it a little easier.
Yeah.
Good edge guard, good neutral get up.
I think this is easily Magi's best game in the set so far. There's still a little bit of hope, but it kind of feels like a lot of Plup control. And like, yes, it's a small gap, but it's not a gap that's changed size.
Yeah, she's getting there. It just might be too late at this point of the set.
Ooh. Yeah, I'd be curious what other Falcos say about it. So let us know. Love to hear from Magi after the set. Love to hear from Ginger, from whoever wants to kind of opine. Ginger been doing a lot of great Falco like guides recently.
Yeah, dude, those chump checks that he posts are so good.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get some replays. We're gonna see how it all went down. Production does like a 3-2-1, and I really want to just say 3-2-1 also. Is that, can I do that? Is that okay? Okay, I got the okay. All right. Here's game 2.
Ooh, the double shine grab. Big combo. Yeah, okay, no, but the thing with Plup is that, like, if you don't get the, I'm going to talk about that too, but if you don't get the combo finished, that Nair is coming out so quick. He's so clean with it, the Nair out of shield. Ooh, let's just turn around up tilt. Magi's got the tech, it's just not hitting.
Yeah, I don't know. That feels to me like a spot where things could be different.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I noticed of like, I would like to see that played out differently.
Yeah.
I obviously it could be super wrong, but